CPS! CPS! My sister recently told me I had to stop saying, should have been a dolphin. Unless I'm talking to someone from Northside Prep, then I can say it. It's elitist, is what I was told. But you got, wow, look at this intergenerational beauty, you know, in front of me. Make some noise if you're aging, okay? Make some noise if you're slowly creeping towards death, you know? I'm getting a little older myself. It's fine though. I've noticed like as I get a little older, I care a little less. Like I recently went to a music festival without any makeup on. Not gonna lie, I felt like Alicia fucking Keys, okay? No makeup and microdosing on mushrooms? This girl is on fire, I guess, okay? Admittedly, it was sort of like a young festival. At one point, this 18-year-old white boy called me a Karen because I was walking too slow. Right. Harsh. I was like, first of all, sir, I'm gay, so that's peggy to you, you know? And second of all, like, if I'm a Karen, what are you? Like, you really want to get stereotypical here? Because you're looking like a regular Kyle Rittenhouse to me, baby, okay? Somebody give this kid a pocket pussy before he starts writing manifestos, goddamn. I said that last part and his friends were like, go Peggy, go Peggy, go Peggy. Kind of like, that is how you connect with the youth, okay? That's how you keep it cool. No, in a way, I'm sort of always constantly connecting with the youth because I am a Jewish educator. And, oh, thank you, yes. And to be honest, I didn't know that was a job. That's how you know the game chose me. Basically, I'm responsible for teaching every Jewish child in LA how to talk with their hands. No, but really, what more is there to Jewish education but gesticulation and Drake? Not Drake anymore, but, you know, they not like us. They don't like us. They know like the boomers are like, us? Us. No, recently, Jewish educating can look like a lot of different things. Recently, I chaperoned a teen synagogue civil rights trip to the South. Yeah, so I'll sort of let you kind of sling those words together to paint a picture of what that weekend looked like. I had to bring 16 teens through airport security, and I did learn a lot about humanity that day. Mainly that there's sort of like two types of people in this world. The ones that pour their water out before going through airport security. And then the ones who try to chug it right quick. All right, show of hands. We got any airport chuggers in here tonight? Yeah, let yourself be. Okay, so that is, in fact, Nora's like, I can get water elsewhere. Can get water elsewhere. Yeah, I guess my question for us airport chuggers is, what's your trauma, babe? You know? There's gonna be more water on the other side. It's gonna be free, you know? It's the only free thing, apart from whatever I steal from Hudson News, but nevertheless, I'm really standing there barefoot, you know, water truly dripping from my chin, choking back gulps, you know? While a TSA agent who's concerned for my well-being is like, miss, you're doing too much, miss. I turn to him with bloodshot eyes. I am the Green New Deal, you know? Sometimes you care a little too much about the environment. No, it is, I gotta say, it is excellent to be home in Chicago. Make some noise if you're from Chicago. That is actually what I like to hear. I grew up in Chicago. Most of you guys know I grew up in North Center. Okay, the center. Give it up for the center. My parents still live there, but I have to say the neighborhood's completely changed. There's like 3 breweries. All their neighbors are from Naperville North or some shit, you know? I walk around with a badass attitude like, I grew here, you flew here, bitch, you know? which is pretty trifling considering I flew here last Wednesday. Like, what? Actually, you were on the plane more recently than them. Let these suburbanites gentrify in peace, thank you. No, but I do feel like the Midwest kind of shaped me. Like, it really did. It made me who I am today. Like, I like to think of myself as somebody with a supportive spirit, big coach energy, all that, you know. When somebody falls in public, most people kind of and look away, you know. I'm the type of bitch to clap because they got back up, you know. There you go, walk it off, okay, walk that shit off. Wash that shit off. That's the Midwest thing, you know. Us Midwesterners, we're just an area full of coaches, you know. The Midwest, the coaches, and the Klan if you're from Indiana. Or Bridgeport. What's good in Bridgeport? The Klan, is that still a Klan stronghold or like? Oh, it's changing. Taj with the intel. It's changing. You can tell she lives close to Bridgeport. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite a Klan stronghold. I live in LA now, and I do like LA. I like LA despite it being the type of city where you have to wait in line for bagels, because those are actually the type of conditions that'll make you want to fight somebody, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm Jewish. You know what I mean? Like, my ancestors brought bagels to this country on their backs, okay? My foremothers sailed into Ellis Island. Bagels smaller than they coochies, okay? Like, nothing to see here, you know what I mean? So you're not about to make me pay wait 15 minutes for a holy earth thing, you know? Can you imagine that's the way I say the name of that bagel order as a white woman in America? A holy earth thing, please, you know? Cancel her now for that and cornrowing her pubes. Kidding, it's a twist out. Well, that might have been the first time there were enough black people in here for that joke. Really something. A secret I planned on taking to my grave until right now is that I was once in an anti-racism book club. Actually, I think some members might be Drum said book club, matter of fact. I don't know. This is during the pandemic. It was just me and 4 other sort of emotionally weathered white women, you know. Because there is nothing more mortifying than a group of white women sort of owning up, okay? Gonna taking a hard look in the mirror and not being afraid of what stares back. I will say that the first rule of anti-racism white club is that you don't talk about it. I'm just you don't tell anybody you're doing that shit, all right? You just privately participate, let society reap the benefits, okay? Because the minute that you speak it into existence, it goes from sort of like personal enrichment to doing the work, you know? And white women specifically who are doing the work are possessed. We're possessed. We're really out here acting like we marched with King, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, you didn't even buy the book for book club, okay? You were reading a free forwarded PDF sent to you by another white woman. Please sit down and have several seats. That was please sit down and have several seats in a weird accent. So sometimes the punchline can look like anything. Sort of like a lifelong hobby that I have had is I like to practice rap songs. So for those who are unfamiliar with this hobby, the way it kind of works is like you look up the lyrics to a song, you play the song, and then you kind of go off. You know what I mean? And I will say it is actually one of the cooler hobbies, as far as hobbies are concerned. It's kind of up there with riding motorcycles, smoking cigarettes, practicing rap songs. It's a good one. When I was a kid, I used to, and I have some family here who can attest to it. I used to look up, I used to study the lyrics to Kanye songs, memorize them, just in case I met him one day and he was like, spit. You're a fan, prove it. Because here's the thing, as a Jew, when the neo-Nazi with bars tells you to spit, you better Jesus, what's up? You know what that means? What's this? You know, you better hit it. I did recently go to see Meg Thee Stallion this summer. You know, I was rehearsed, okay? I had her songbook printed, highlighted, and spiral bound, feel me? Okay, I was running cash shit 3 to 4 times a day. You know, you never know when you might need an understudy, and who better than a gay white girl who can only say 40% of your lyrics, okay? I mean, coach on the hoop dreams, you know? Oh, man. Something I've noticed is that sometimes my Black friends will like to set me up on friend dates with their other white friends. They'll be like, Rachel, you and Samantha, you're both safe around the cops. Go get coffee, you know? And like, I don't believe in reverse racism. I don't think anyone in this room does. But if I did, it might actually be that, you know? Like, just Black folks setting me up with white people I have nothing in common with. Because I don't, and actually, who's white in this room? Show hands. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a pie graph later of the demographic. Because there's some white people who aren't raising their hand. Yeah, I mean, if you're Ashkenazi, that hand should be up. That hand should be up. Although, Alan, I always thought you were Sephardi. You know what I'm saying? I always thought you were Sephardi. I was like, we're rocking something. I said that to your wife, Watermill. She's like, oh no, he's white. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, he's white. He's totally white. No, yeah, I just feel like, and white people, you might attest that I was sort of born into this world, like, with enough white friends. You know what I mean? Like, I came out my mother's womb with my mom, my dad, my sister. That is a sturdy 3 out the gate, you know? So Samantha, I will see you next lifetime, you know? That's my quota. Just kidding. I really appreciate every white person who came to the show. And I will start a Facebook group with you guys called Learning and Listening. Learning and Listening in Chicago. Doing the work. I'm fun up here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are fun. You guys are so fun. And not for nothing, the boomers are bringing it, okay? The boomers are bringing it like it's a longer show. You guys are bringing the giggle, laugh, shenanigans. And like, because here's what I'll say. Like, what'd you say? Staying away. Hey, we got Coke in the bathroom. Just kidding. I don't think. It's Monday. It's a school night. I love boomers. Boomers are my next favorite generation next to Gen Z, who I do think is going to save us all. But I think that, like, boomers, it was like, you guys, like, yes, you guys kind of, like, ruined things for us completely, but, like, you know, at the same time, you were before your time with it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys were innovators. You guys were trailblazers. Like, case in point, there was a moment in the 90s where I swear, like, boomers were greeting each other with a kiss on the lips. All the time. It was, okay, a boomer kiss. You know what I mean? Like, my parents' couple's friends would come over, and it was just, like, 10 minutes of everyone kissing each other on the lips. And I was just so, I remember being like, don't bring that shit over here. You know what I mean? As a kid, there was nothing worse than a random adult trying to kiss your ass and like, no thanks. No, but I'm just saying, like, it's giving polyamory before its time, you know what I mean? And I'm not gay, I'm gay. You're not gay? You're like, I'm gay, but I'm not poly, and no is anyone here poly? I tried it. V-Train will tap in. Because that's Gen X for you. That's the U2 generation, okay? And this is on, it's a beautiful day. Let it get away. If anyone's going to try it, it's Vanessa. I'm not poly. I just like, it's not for me. I'm easily overwhelmed by group texts, you know, like, I just already know it wouldn't be a good fit. No diss, like, I have a good friend and she's poly. And let me just say, respectfully, this bitch fucks, okay? Like, she is just having group sex on group sex on group sex. And she recently had an orgy and I asked her, I was like, yo, like, how'd it go? And she was like, fine. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really trying to have like a fine orgy. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm having an orgy, it better be out of this world, you know? Like, it's bad enough not having one person make you come four? Like, that is... I'm actually worried about my biology at that point. Like, the numbers are in my favor here. And that's not like, and that's not to say I'm against group sex. You know, I've had some majestic threesomes in my day, and I'll say that louder for my parents' friends in the back. Or up front, you know. Because you can probably tell from my stature, I'm a little worker bitch, you know what I mean? I'm a little crusty third, you know? I'm out here surprising motherfuckers in a threesome, like, oh, you thought I was tapping out for a sip of water? Ding dong, I mean, yes, you know? The couple's like, oh shit, what? I'm like, run out naked into the night. You're like, what? Were we fucking a gremlin? What the fuck was that? How was she? My dream threesome at the moment is Kamala and Doug. Don't ask. Don't ask, because there's no rhyme or reason, all right? But I'll tell you, when the young pics of Doug dropped, I was like, this looks like every man I was with before I was gay, okay? Someone said, yeah. Like, I know her history. I gotta get out of here soon. I don't want to. You're so fun. All right, I'll do two more things for you. Do we have any contractors here in the house? I'm worried about that. I'm worried about contractors. Oh, we have a contractor. Blink twice if you're okay. Because I just feel like contractors can really be, in my experience, a tormented people, okay? It's like they're always it's always there. It's always a mess, you know what I mean? It's always that thing bulging. You're irate. Like, for example, I recently peed on my sister's contractor. He took it horribly. Like, bro, some people would pay for this. I don't know where it was in a state. He was working on the pipes underneath the house. No one really put a sign on the toilet. So I went to the bathroom and I flushed, and I immediately heard just this cacophony of screams. What the fuck? You had one job. He kept saying, you had one job. I came out the bathroom. My sister was like, Rachel, you peed on Kevin. You peed on Kevin. My brother-in-law went down there. Kevin was like, who did it? Who did it? He didn't say shit. Then my sister goes down there and she was like, my sister didn't mean to do it. It was completely an accident. I don't know, the contractor, you guys might need a union or something. It's like, maybe you need more people. It just feels like you're holding on to too much. You know what I mean? Disperse it. Guys, I hate to say it, it's late. It's a school night. I gotta get out of here, but I just want to say that I really appreciate everyone kind of coming out. You guys, I'll sign those later for you guys. And I know I did. Raise your hand if you got a promotional text from me personally inviting you to the show. And that, you know, and that's my style, you know. I like to make my audience feel like they're the only girl in the world, okay? But as I was going through my contacts, I realized, like, I need to clean them shits out because there are some names in there that I'm just like, who is this? What is this? And will I be arrested if the cops find this phone? But they're just so entertaining. I had to share some of my favorites. The first contact I found was Popped A Molly. Popped A Molly. It's a black part. Not to be confused with Jason Trees. Jason Trees. Then we had apartment B. Is that a house phone or I don't know? Kind of who was that? We got Chase Bank, not a specific branch. Also, why am I saying their contact? Like, Google it again. I don't. New York Department of Labor, 3 hearts. Like, that was during the pandemic. I was like, love you, baby. You know what I mean? On that check. I have James from work. Which work? Not sure. Spanish lessons. Don't know. Maurice Bedbug. Not to be confused with Exterminator Moisha. Exterminator Moisha. That was from the New York era. Then I have Papusa Plug. Papusa Plug. Jessica, potential therapist. Put it. Not to be confused with Dr. Quack. Dr. Quack, who I did block. And lastly, I had Norm Weed, who may or may not be someone on my dad's bowling team, but Norm, I feel like I need better than that. I need to have the real last name. So I just want to say a big thank you to Pop Day Molly, Jason Trees, Apartment B, Chase Bank, New York Department of Labor, James from Work, Spanish Plug, Maurice Bedbug, Papusa Plug, Jessica Therapist, Dr. Quack, and Norm Weed for pulling up to the show tonight.